Did you like the new house? The fork froze halfway to my mouth. My dad was looking at me like he'd just handed me the moon. I blinked. What house? The room went silent. He looked confused, then turned to her, my stepmom. That's when her face drained, like all the blood had just rushed into her guilt. She couldn't even pretend. Couldn't even look at me. That's when I knew. I kept chewing. It tasted like betrayal. I used to think she saved him. After Emom died, he was a hollow man, drifting through days like a ghost. I was 12, angry, lost, invisible. Then she arrived. Soft hair, soft words, all light and kindness. Said she was just a friend, then a helper, then family. She brought life back into our house, or so I thought. I called her Miss Carla at first, then Emom. I remember the night I finally let my guard down. She tucked me in and whispered that I was just as much hers. She said, "Love doesn't divide, it multiplies." Turns out she was just doing the math wrong. It started small. A missing birthday card here. A smaller check there. When I asked, she'd smile and say, "Your dad is teaching you about the real world." I believed her. Until I saw the house. A massive 2-story colonial with a white fence, new paint, a big red ribbon on the mailbox. I saw it in her private Instagram post. Caption, "Our forever home, Joel." I stared at it for hours. Texted her, "Whose house is this?" She left me on read. When I called Dad, he laughed it off. "Oh, we've been planning that for a while. Thought Carla told you. You'll love it when you visit." I never got an address. But Christmas Eve, that was the night everything broke. He wanted to surprise me, show me how much he cared. Only he didn't know she had redirected everything. The money from the joint account they were saving for me, the one Mom left behind, was gone. She funneled it into a company under her name. She convinced him I didn't need much, that I wanted to be independent. I looked at her across the table that night, and I saw it in her eyes, the panic, the guilt, the way her mind started scrambling for an escape. But it was too late. I had known for 3 months. I found out when I tried to apply for a mortgage. My credit was empty. No record. The trust account closed. I requested bank records. Every transfer, every fake invoice, every signature, all led back to her. She had quietly moved the money into a company called Whitmore Futures LLC, filed under her maiden name. Dad's name was nowhere. I didn't confront her. I observed. I collected. I built a case. Then I went to a lawyer, the same firm my mother used before she died. The same woman who once told her to protect her assets in case he remarries. And Mom knew. She had left safeguards, clauses, escape routes, and if I could prove breach of trust, everything would revert to me. Christmas Eve, I smiled through dinner, watched her laugh, clink glasses, pretend. My lawyer sat in the car outside, documents ready, process server on standby. "Did you like the new house?" Dad asked again, softly this time. I wiped my mouth. "I wouldn't know," I said. "I never got anything." Then I slid the manila envelope across the table. She didn't open it, she didn't need to. Her hands trembled just touching it. Dad picked it up, read the first page, and everything inside him collapsed. He looked at her, then at the dates. "Is this true?" he asked. Her silence answered for her. "I trusted you," he whispered. "You never asked," she fired back. He stood up, staggered. I stayed seated and watched it unravel. I left before the shouting began. The next morning, the server delivered the papers. Power of attorney revoked. Trust restored. Property seized. Company frozen. Under investigation. She called. Left voicemails. Apologies. Excuses. Then anger. Then tears. I never answered. Dad came by 2 weeks later. He sat outside my apartment in the cold, staring at nothing. He finally said he knew he'd checked out after a mom died, that he let Carla handle everything because she seemed to know better. He looked tired. Not mad, just empty. I didn't do this to destroy them. I did it to restore myself. The girl who grew up thinking love meant silence. I don't believe that anymore. Love protects. And if IT doesn't, IT was never love at all. Now I live in the house. Not because I wanted it, but because she never deserved it. It's quiet here, peaceful. On the mantle, there's only one photo, me and MOM. Summer 2003. The rest, let them burn. Some say revenge is petty. I say it's precise. All I did was return things to their rightful owner.